Welcome back to our weekly program of Challenge, and we want to continue our study on what the Bible says about creation. And today we want to look at the word day in the Bible to see if it can be used to refer to long eons of time or long indefinite periods of time. Now, in our last lesson we saw that the word day in the Bible, as quoted by Peter in 2 Peter 3 and verse 9 says the 1 day is with, or 8 says 1 day is with the Lord is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is 1 day. We saw that the word day there was referring to a 24-hour day, and it was not referring to anything figurative. That 1 24-hour day is with God is 1,000 years. And 1,000 years is just like 1 24-hour day, because God is above time and space, and He has no He's not confined to it as we are. But we can go down to 2 Peter 3 and verse 10, and where Peter said, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth and all the works that are therein shall be burned up." And we see that the word day here refers to an event that is going to happen sometime in the future. Another good example is this is found in the 3rd chapter of the book of Genesis, verse 6, where it says, "For God doth know that in the day that ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and you shall be as gods, knowing good and evil." Here the word day refers to an event that could or would happen in the future. However, neither verse refers to a long period of time, but rather to an event that would happen. Genesis 5 and verse 1 is also another example of the word day being used to represent an event, only this time it's an event that took place in the past. It says, "For this is the book of the generations of Adam in the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made he him." And the word day here is referring not back to that literal day, but to the event and time that happened, which happened in one literal 24-hour day. But its main focus is on the event and not the time. The point is that the word day does not, that I can find, refer to a long, indefinite period of time. Now, there are some places that the day-age proponent brings up, such as Leviticus 8 and verse 35, or Hosea 6 and verse 2. "After 2 days he will revive us, in the 3rd day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight." And then they'll go to something like the Word Study Dictionary and see that the word yom here, which is the word days or day, is a masculine noun meaning day, time, or year. And this word stands as the most basic concept of time in the Old Testament. It designates such wide-ranging elements as daylight hours from sunset, a literal 24-hour cycle, a generic span of time, a given point in time. In the plural, the word may also be used mean the span of time or a year. The prophets often infuse the word with end-time meanings or connotations, using it in connection with a period of or a future period of consequential events, such as the day of the Lord, which we can agree with. John Gill wrote about Hosea 6 and verse 2, "After 2 days he will revive us, in the 3rd day he will raise us up." The Jews in their present state are as dead men, both in civil and in spiritual sense, and their conversion and restoration will be as life from the dead. They are like persons buried, and when they are restored, they will be raised out of their graves, both sin and misery. The time of which here is fixed, after 2 days, and on the 3rd day, which Jeremiah interprets of the 2 temples which have been destroyed, and of the 3rd temple to be built. which the Jews expect, but in vain, when they hope for good times. Now, here it's referring again to an event. It's not referring to a long, indefinite period of time, which is what we have already said. Sometimes they might go to Leviticus 25 and verse 29. And if a man sell a dwelling house in a walled city, that he may redeem it within a full year after it is sold, within a whole year after it is sold, within a full year he may redeem it. And Gill also addressed this by saying, if a man sell a dwelling house in a walled city, which was from the days of Joshua, the son of Nun, then he may redeem it within a whole year after it is sold, any time within the year he pleased, either he or him or near of kin to him, and it would be on the day that it was sold, or any time within the compass of that year, on the day or within the year ended. Such an house differed from fields which could be redeemed only after 2 years. Within a full year, he may redeem it from the time it was sold, paying for what it was sold for. This is to be understood. The word year here is the word yom, which is also translated day. And they seem to think, well, see, this is an indefinite period of time. No, it isn't. It is a year. The word yom can be translated day or year. And it says it is a full year, or 365 days. However, it's not an indefinite period of time, as the day-age proponents want you to think that it is. It's spelled out a specific period of time. And another way that the word day can be used is found in Leviticus 8 and verse 35. Therefore shall ye abide at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation day and night. Sometimes the word day is used to be refer to the opposite of night. But again, this is referring to a specified period of time. And friends, this is what it is. The word day, the word yom, always refers to a specified period of time. It's not an indefinite period of time. It's a definite period. Or an event. It can be translated year, or it can be translated day. But in either case, it refers to if it's translated day, it either refers to a specified period of time or a specified event. If it is translated year, it refers to 365 days. And so the idea that the day-age proponents have, that the word day can be used to refer to long periods of time, indefinite periods of time, such as long eons of time, it just isn't found in the Bible. And we'll get back with you next week, and thank you for dropping in.